Hello everyone, Angry Floridian here, and today bringing you a tour of the 2016 Hyundai Sonata. And this is going to be a full in-depth tour. Started off showing details of the interior and the exterior. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this is the key, as you can see here. You got unlock, you got lock, unlock, trunk release, and you have the panic button. There's also a switchblade key, as you see here. So what we have on the outside is a gray exterior. We have a beige interior. And looking at the interior of this car, you can see it's not really a I would say it's not really a luxury quote unquote car per se, but she drives well, honest with you. So let's go ahead and shut the door. And it's a nice sounding door, solid thud. As you can see, we have hard plastic on the top. Got hard plastic, kind of soft, hard touch plastic for the door panel, and hard plastic on the where you need to rest your arm. So let's go ahead. So this vehicle does not have push button ignition. As you can see, as I showed you earlier with the key, you have to manually start it. So let's go ahead and start her up. Just like that. And what you're hearing is a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder. So now you come turn on the headlights as well as the hazards. The windows are all automatic, but only the driver's side is automatic up and down. And we'll go ahead and check out the exterior, shall we? So, looking at this car, you can see it's a luxurious outside. You have halogen projector headlights. This also has daytime running lights. It's a nice grille. You have 16-inch wheels. Now this vehicle is really nice, and the back you have a lip spoiler, tail lights, turn signal, one muffler. It's really nice. You also have a tail antenna, tail cap. Now, the competitors for the 2016 Hyundai Sonata includes the, as you guys may remember me uploading a video last year, was the Chevy Malibu, Ford Focus, Honda Accord, and the Toyota Corolla. Now, this is a rental car, as part of the reason why I have this. And originally I was supposed to get the Corolla, but there were The rental car company was out of stock, so they upgraded me to a full size car. So that's the reason why I have this. So let's go ahead, pop the hood, show you the engine. So what we have here is a 1.8 liter four-cylinder front-wheel drive vehicle. It puts out, supposed to pull out 185 horsepower. And this car so far has excellent fuel economy. So you're looking at roughly 25 on the city. And if you go on the highway, you get about 35, 40. So let's go ahead and show her up. Oh, by the way, I failed to mention that the driver's side mirror has a blind side mirror. You see better? Now, looking at the entertainment option, I know this car is supposed to have a touchscreen, but apparently this one doesn't. So I'm gonna show you what the entertainment option is. Just turn it down for a bit. So what you have here is I would say this is like a 4-inch screen, quote unquote. You have it does offer Bluetooth. This is the eject button for CD player. I don't know who uses CDs anymore. Well, I do for my car, that is. You got this button right here. This button right here turns off the display like that. You got your radio media button. So you go to radio. You can do FM2, you can do AM, XM, XM2, XM3, and back to XM1. You go to media. Now you switch to your CD, your Bluetooth phone, because I connected my phone to the Bluetooth and I'm able to play my music. You press the phone button. You have all your you can store all your contacts. And as you can see, my phone is connected. So go ahead and you got seek, track. You got your setup right here. So go here, and then you can go to use this button right here to select what you want. So let's go to display, for example. You can do mode pop-up. You got your meter display. Let's return. And sound, you can set your tone. As you can see, I have the bass high. You can set the middle, treble. You can go back to default. You can set the position. You can do speed dependent volume and voice recognition volume. And phone, you can add a phone or delete. Okay. You also have this store your playlist. And you have the folders that doesn't work. This controls the volume, so you want to hear this. Yeah. You got your repeat. Random presets. And down here you have your clock. This changes the hours and the minutes. This controls the hazards. The display for the passenger airbag. Now this is for the AC. So to turn it on, you just gotta flick that. You got your front passenger. No. You got your front vents, the front and the lower vents, lower only. The defrost and lower. This controls the temperature. So it's a pretty simple. You see, you also got front defrost, rear defrost, recycle, and this displays the AC. Down here, right below the shift lever, right in front of the shift lever, you have a 12-volt power outlet, USB integration, as well as auxiliary input. You have another power outlet. You have storage right here. Now this is a 6-speed automatic transmission, CVT. So to put this into switch gear. As you can see, the color changes when you play in reverse, neutral, drive, and when you want to put it in manual. You have your driver mode. So this displays whether you want it on eco, sport, or normal. There are 2 cup holders, which I'm currently using. You got a nice center armrest. Inside you have your storage, your deep pocket, and here you have your lights up here. You got driver side, passenger side. You can also control it with this button right here. So you want driver, passenger, or when you open the door, both of them comes on. You got the speaker for Bluetooth. Yeah, you got the LED notification, sunglass container. This is manual rearview mirror. And it's a pretty nice car. I mean, you got your visors when the light comes on, and same thing for the other one. So let's take a look at the steering wheel. As you can see, on the display, I have it on eco, so I want to save as much fuel as possible. You have your voice commands. This changes the mode. So as you can see, you can go to the options like what I showed you before, instead of having to reach over and having to change it. Volume, next track, or to change the station. This answers the phone for your Bluetooth. This cancels the Bluetooth. No, this cancels a call. This button controls the display. So you have like this one right here shows how much fuel you have left and your average fuel economy. As you can see, I average about 22.1 miles per gallon. I have 167 miles left. So it shows you, the next screen shows your radio station. Shows the tire pressure. I have to drive to display the tire pressure. And then you have the different settings. So for example, you have your door, you got auto lock. You can enable at speed or enable on shift. You can disable it. You got your auto unlock, on key out, shift to park, disable. You got your two press unlock. You got your door lock sound. So like when you shut off the car, or when you start, or when you close the door, it makes makes a musical chime. For lights, you got your one touch signal. So like, for example, you don't have to turn on the signal all the way. So let's go to this. You can slightly turn on the turn signal indicator, and it will flash the term depending on the number of seconds you give it. So currently I have it on 7 flashes. You got your heads up headlamp delay. You got your sound. So you got your welcome sound, as I was telling you before. When you close the door, it makes a chime noise. And you got your convenience. You got your steering position, gear position, pop up. Service interval. You can turn this on and display notifications. Yeah, other features, fuel economy units. So you can go between UK and US. You got fuel economy alert. After ignition, after refueling. You also got the temperature units, so you can display between Celsius and Fahrenheit. You got the tire pressure. You can go between PSI, kPa, and the bar. And you got the language, so you can select English, French, Spanish. I guess that's Chinese. And yeah, that's it for other features. So yeah, it's pretty simple. You can customize it the way you like it. So the other screen, the other selections we have is you display the radio, as I said before, and display the tire pressure and the options. And what else we have? On the right we have your fuel gauge and your speed readout. On the left you have your tachometer and the temperature. So as I was said before, with the drive mode, so you could go between eco, sport, and normal. Other options are in steering wheel. Like I said before, this is to select the display options. This selects what you different your menu. Also, one other thing I want to show you. On this screen, you can select between your fuel economy, your trip, another trip, and this will display your digital miles. You got your cruise control button, cruise. You push this down to set. You got OK. You can cancel the cruise control. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, on this side you can display your brightness level. So you can dim the brightness, put it to max. Under here you have your trunk release. This opens the fuel cap, and this either disables or enables the traction control. You have your glove compartments on this side. So over here you see the it's well lit, and it can hold a number of things. And yeah, let's go ahead, shut it down. As you heard that sound. And let's go ahead and check out the back seat. Now the back seat has a pretty wide opening door. You do get quite a bit of a leg room. So if I was to sit back here, for example, I mean, it could be very comfortable back here. For convenience, you have another 12-volt power outlet, and I'm 5'9". And with my driver position back here, I have maybe an inch, maybe half an inch, give or take, of leg room. You have a center light back here. You have two handles, and this one has a coat hook. And in the center, you have two cup holders, padded center armrests, and yeah, not much else is back here. I also have two pockets you can store your stuff, and yeah, I think people will be pretty comfortable back here. You know, just wish there was more convenience back here, but I guess for an extended road trip, it'll probably work. So now let's go ahead and check out the trunk. So as I said before, with the key, it does have a trunk release button. So you can either use this as a side, or you can open it from the driver's side, or you can use the key because there's a lock under the license plate, so you can open the trunk with it. So let's go ahead and I like how it opens all the way up. So don't mind the stuff that I have in here. So basically, what you have is a pretty nice sized trunk. It could hold, I would say, give or take, maybe 2-3 suitcases. Now these two latches here, they pull out the back seat. That one, and this one. You pull those down. It will unlock the. Like I said, it will pull on the back seat, and you can store some more stuff. Over here, you have this unlocks, so you can change the bulbs in the taillights. This right here is really interesting because I've never seen it. Now this is a fuel filter door manual release handle. Be honest with you, I have no clue what it does, and I'm not going to try it. So if I was to move this off the side, so if you were to lift this up, as you can see, it does come with a spare tire. Not a lot of cars come with it. Usually go with a fix-a-flat. And yeah. And to close it, so all you gotta do is just pull on this. There you go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much else to show. But if you guys want to make a comparison, you can check out my Chevy Malibu video, which I uploaded, as I said, uploaded last year. And you can judge for yourselves whether you like this one or the Malibu. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. And hope to see you guys next time in a future video. Take care.